Hello, human beings. My name is B. Creel. Official welcome to your yoga practice here on the beaches of the Outer Banks. Believe it or not, we are in the thick of November and I'm in a tank top. So there's already a lot to be grateful for today. If this is your first time joining me, be sure to subscribe. I try my best to publish a new yoga or meditation video every single week based on your requests. Now, as I always say, it may not be a perfect day, but it is always a perfect time to start taking care of your body and your mind, and what better way to do it than right now. Today's practice, we will be focused physically on our core, our center. And the reason for that being is this practice is meant to inspire you to activate your inner power, activate confidence in yourself, who you are, and what you're doing right now. We all have goals, and I know at this time of year, it's easy to think ahead already at the next year and what we want to accomplish, but the only way to get to where we want to be is by starting where we are right now. So if you'll join me, we're going to begin in a child's pose and jump right in. Your knees can be nice and wide, seat pulling back toward your heels. And to stay active in this child's pose, I'll have you inch your fingertips forward. Let your forehead rest on the mat. And maybe your elbows are lifting off the mat because your fingers are so actively reaching forward. Let's take a full breath in together. Part the lips, exhale out of your mouth. Again, just like that, big breath in to fill up. Open mouth, exhale. When we think about activating our inner power, we also think about activating our inner fire, what brings us to life, what helps us come to life. So if you'd like to set an intention to fuel that fire today, I encourage you to do so right now. Then with your next inhale, you'll start to come forward onto hands and knees. Just a neutral tabletop to start, hands beneath shoulders, knees beneath your hips. And then from here, you'll send your right leg back right away. Flex through your right foot and feel a little bit of weight go into your right palm. Feel your left shin ground down, and then maybe the left arm reaches forward. I have an extra added challenge today with the unevenness in the sand, so I'm right here with you. The shape is no joke. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, elbow to knee, round everything in. Again, just like that, inhale, kick back, reach forward. And then exhale, elbow to knee, chin to chest. We got one more in us on this side. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, round. Now with your next breath in, find length. See if you can lift your heel up an inch higher, lift your arm up an inch higher, and then bring your belly button in toward your spine. Stay for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly lower the hand, lower the knee. You'll take a breath in, drop the belly, open the chest, and then exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Again, just like that. Breathing in, the heart pulls forward, the gaze lifts up. And then exhale, round through the spine. And then you'll start to come back to neutral. We jump into the other side. You'll step your left toes to the back and then hover your left foot off the mat. Really flex the left foot. Feel your right shin ground down. Feel your left palm ground down. And then the right arm can reach forward. Feel that length that you're creating here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, elbow to knee, round everything in. Again, just like that, inhale, find length. Exhale to round, chin to chest. One more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Now inhale, lengthen, and hold. Flex your left foot as best you can. See if you can lift your arm and your leg an inch higher. Neck is in neutral, so gaze can be down in between where both hands would be. If your right hand was on the ground, we're here for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Take a breath in, drop the belly, pull the heart forward. And then exhale, round through the spine. Stay here, tuck your toes, lift your seat high. Downward facing dog. Now I always like to use down dog as a place to reconnect with yourself. So if you feel a little lost, a little disconnected today, use this shape as an opportunity to tune in. How do the backs of your legs feel? How is your head and neck? And then without thinking too much, we'll take a wave forward into our high plank. Stack your shoulders over the wrists. Kick back through your heels. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog, exhale. Now with your next inhale, wave it forward, high plank. You can bring your feet a little closer together than, let's say, hips distance apart. And then reach your right arm straight out in front of you. Your right palm will face the left side. Maybe in the last moment here, you hover your left foot off the mat. So good, big breath in. Lower the hand, lower the foot as you exhale. Same thing on the other side. Left arm reaches forward, left palm faces the right. Maybe in the last moment, you take a second to hover your right foot off the ground. Woo! And lower here, downward facing dog. Take a breath in to reset, and a breath out. Inhale, sweep the right leg high. Bend the right knee, open the hip as you exhale. And then square off the hips, lengthen your leg. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Now working the obliques. Now inhale, send your right leg high. Knee to nose, step the right foot to your right thumb. Get light on your fingertips and just start to pulse forwards and backwards. If you have blocks, you can always slide them underneath your hands here. Now take a moment to open the chest, draw your shoulders back, inhale. As you exhale, step all the way to the top. Forward fold over your legs. If you're on a beach like me, you can dust off a little sand here. Maybe grab for opposite elbows. And then bend your knees more than you think you need to. Let your head fall heavy. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Then release whatever grip you have. Walk your hands up to your shins. Lengthen the spine, wiggle the waist forward. And then fold again as you exhale. Your feet can be together or hips width distance apart. We're gonna sink into a chair pose, and not sink as in drop down or let everything go. We want the posture to stay true. So you'll start to bend your knees a lot, torso to thigh connection. Reach your arms straight out in front of you first. Then you'll feel the weight go into your heels as you peel your upper body off of the legs. Arms reach up toward the sky. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you'll sweep your right arm back behind you. Maybe you look back at your right hand. Good, again, inhale, reach the right arm forward. This time it's the left arm sweeps back. Maybe you look back at your hand. Inhale, the left arm reaches forward. Stay as you exhale. Then breathing in, stand tall, arms by your sides. Take a breath in, sweep the arms up and over your head. Hook your thumbs overhead, core is engaged. Take a little tick-tock, right and left. You can do this several times here, pressing into both feet. And then the next time you come to center, you'll take a little back bend here, stretch the front of the core, and then exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine, pull the heart forward. Exhale, fold and release, hands to the mat. You'll step your left foot back, runner's lunge, and then the right foot back so you're in a high plank. Take a big breath in. Stay as you exhale. And then from here, you'll keep your upper body the same, so no roundedness in the spine like we've been practicing. You're just gonna pull the right knee in toward, let's say, the chest, but the spine stays neutral. Step your right foot back. Same thing on the left, and then step it back. Right comes in, step it back. Left comes in, step it back. One more each side, right, and then left. Downward dog. Whew, big breath in, and a breath out. This time we're gonna rinse it forward. So you'll come through a plank, but drop your pelvis, keep your toes tucked under, knees lifted, tuck-toed, upward facing dog. Feels so good in the front of the core. And then down dog, lift your seat high. Your inhale takes your left leg high, bend the left knee, open the left hip, and then breathe in to square off the hips, flex your left foot, left knee, left elbow as you exhale. So good. Breathing in, left leg high. Cross the body, left knee, right elbow, exhale. Last one here, big breath in, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step, left foot to left thumb. Take a moment to either grab your blocks or get on your fingers and just pulse a little bit forwards and backwards, warming up those legs. And then we'll take an inhale, look forward. Step all the way to the top. Fold over the legs as you exhale. Again, feet can be together or hips with distance. This time I'm going to bring mine together. Bend your knees, torso to thigh connection. Just as we did before, arms reach forward. And then you start to peel your upper body off the legs. Take a breath in. This time as you exhale, hands to heart center, we'll twist to the right. So you'll hook the left elbow outside the right knee. Palms can press together a lot. You can also make a fist with your bottom hand, a cap with your top hand, and just make that twist go a little deeper. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Stay low in the legs, come back to center, breathe in, arms reach forward. And then hands to heart, we twist to the left as you exhale. Again, you can find a fist with your bottom hand, a cap with your top hand. Both knees are in one line if you were to look down. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Chair pose, come back to center, arms forward. Stand tall, arms by your sides. Take a moment here to check in with your breath. You can even bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, just to physically feel the air moving in and out of the body. Feel the heartbeat against your top hand. Take a breath in and a breath out. You'll release the arms down by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over your head. Exhale to fold. Inhale, hands to shins, wiggle the waist forward. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back, then the left foot, high plank. This time, legs stay charging back. You'll pick up your right hand, tap your left shoulder, and then lower it down. Pick up your left hand, tap your right shoulder, lower it down. If you want to take your feet wider to have a steadier base, you can. We'll alternate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Feet can come about, hips width distance again. Then let's take that wave, that roll forward, tuck-toed, upward facing dog. This time heels can drop to the right. You'll gaze over your left shoulder. Back to center, heels to the left, gaze over the right. And then back to center, knees to the ground, seat to heels, child's pose. Notice your breathing. If today's practice felt incredibly challenging, I'm right there with you. And it's not so much about how challenging something is, but how we respond to it, right? So we can respond to it really one of two ways. The first way might feel most natural, being that we are so hard on ourselves. We could respond to this challenge by saying, I should have done more. That wasn't good enough. Or we can completely change the narrative and say, I did my best and I'll try again tomorrow. From this child's pose, you'll pull yourself forward onto hands and knees, and we'll close our practice today in a seat, a comfortable seat. So you can sit cross-legged or with your legs tucked behind you. Hands can rest down in your lap, eyes can settle closed. Find a slight tuck of the chin to the chest. Let the muscles of the face relax. Notice the feeling of breath moving throughout the body. And then take a moment to honor your inner power. Your inner power is something that you, in fact, can control. There are so many things that we cannot control outside of us, but we can always do the work to inspire ourselves, to stay true to ourselves and our values, to be a kind, good person, and that is our power. If it feels honest to you, hands connect at heart center, rub them together, create a little bit of heat, and then find stillness. We'll take a breath in. Bow at yourself in gratitude as you exhale. Namaste. Whew, the sun is out today. Our fire is out today. Amazing job. Again, my name is B. Creel. It's an honor to practice with you today. If you are interested in deepening your yoga and meditation practice, I offer an online yoga and meditation membership as well as one-to-one mindfulness coaching. So you can head over to my website. The link is down below. And I look forward to connecting with you soon. Have an amazing day.